Hello everybody, my name is Yael, and today my persuasive speech is over why beauty pageants should no longer be a thing. I wish I could tie you up in my shoes, make you feel unpretty too. I was told I was beautiful, but what does that mean to you? In today's speech, I'll be talking over the psychological effect, the objectification, and the financial burden it can bring. While beauty pageants can offer a ton of variety of pros such as confidence, the obscure side can as well bring unrealistic beauty goals onto the table. Have you ever felt and looked at yourself in the mirror and said, why am I ugly? Why am I fat? Why am I not appealing enough? Well, you guessed it, many beauty pageant contestants can feel this way, and especially among more on the stage. And especially more when there's a crowd and anxiety and every type of under pressure is going through. One great example that you can think of is Miss USA 2019 Chelsea Crystal. She was crowned as 2019 Gorgeous Woman. However, though, she sadly lost her battle to depression due to hateful comments and backlashes. Being said and stated, though, won title and crowned as Miss 2019 America. Or another huge advocate was Miss America Kristen Hogland, who struggled and talked about her eating disorder and her anorexia towards it. After a while that she were running in pageants and stuff, she became a huge advocate, and especially among women, and changed the women industry of beauty pageants to eating disorders. Currently today, she has her own websites that help women with eating disorders, which is really sweet thing to do. Now, what about the anxiety and under pressure a contestant could face on stage? Such as the situations of thinking of, what if the music starts too late or too early, or the nerve-wracking situations of what if I trip on my dress, or what if my shoe comes undone as a male, or just the simplicity thoughts of anything that is running through their head. What do you think about stuff like that? Along with psychological effects comes objectification. A contestant mind is oblivious during this time. Now, how many of y'all have felt the presence that someone might be watching you? Or better yet, that how many of you feel that someone is preying on your downfall? Now, can you imagine being on a stage full of people watching you and having this type of thoughts? Well, sadly they are. One of the biggest things that is there, swimsuit competitions. In male pageants, contestants were measured, weighed, and asked to walk. Being said though, judges explained what changes needed to be made and what needed to be done. And then men would have the feel and the need to change these changes. Overall, objectifying sex over physical body physique. Or another great one is the physical appearance, which sets an unrealistic beauty standards. Being said, they could be a man who looks unrealistically towards another man due to medical conditions or due to body issues, or maybe even cultural issues, or even within their own medical issues, which not allow them towards be a different type. However, though, in this type of mindset, they're not able to be themselves, or a woman is not being able to be themselves, and instead they are fixated in trying to change themselves and trying to go into other things which they really can't be, or is a huge risk to their health. Now, stating that as well, in an interview, it is 25%, a talent 30%, a swimwear 30%, and evening wear 15%. Now, a judging score sheet that fell can look just like this. Now, could you imagine all that being judged and being criticized on all of those stuff? The smallest details that go usually unnoticed during beauty pageants, mostly being financial burdens. Now, what if I was to tell you that the pants that I'm currently wearing is a whooping cost of $800? Well, can you guess that that's the equivalent cost towards a beauty pageant dress or a well-suited suit for a man? An article by NPR.org, it states that a gown can range from $500 to $800. I'm sorry, from $500 to $2,000. And keep that in perspective, there's usually 4 to 5 different outfit changes. Coaching can range from $40 to $300 up to an hour, being said 4 to 5 times a week. Which, yes, it can add up to $11,750 yearly. It's crucial to remember these people on stage are still humans, and to remember the importance of addressing the beauty pageant and the toxicity that beauty pageants could face. Beauty pageants are a killer to a positive mindset upon boys and girls. Are you still going to allow an intrusive thought of a judge to allow and determine the simplicity of owning a crown, or the amounts of questions that are being asked to determine your worth and to determine the simplicity if you get to own a crown or you get to own a stash? I don't think so. I thank all of y'all in the audience in shedding the light on the toxic in this beauty pageant's appearance and a step forward towards ending the stigma on these so-called beauty pageants. I appreciate all of y'all and thank y'all for your time. Thank y'all.